Hey guys, happy Tuesday. It is meal planning time in this crazy household. I'm gonna give a heads up. I have been trying to do these videos either after the kids go to bed or down in my craft room. Yeah, that's just not possible right now. So I have got two kids behind the camera chowing down on peppers. I've got other kids getting laundry and doing other things. So this is the way the household goes. There are actively 7 kids full-time in this house. We've got 2 extra kids that are spending quite a bit of time here and will be joining us full-time very soon. So a lot of this meal plan is actually accommodating a family of 11 because we had them here this last weekend. We've got them here one day this week, and then we've got them here again this weekend. All right, so I'm pretty sure this is where we're at for this week. So I'm just gonna apologize if I'm all over the place. Last week we had the basil pesto with chicken and pasta. That was actually really good. Now guys, I used that freeze-dried basil, and I gotta say it is not the same as fresh, which we kind of knew it wouldn't be. Some of the flavor was there. It was not nearly as vibrant, definitely not nearly as aromatic. And the oil separated a lot more. I don't know if I heated it differently or just what happened. I followed the recipe as well as I normally do, I guess. And it just wasn't quite the same. It was close, but we prefer fresh. It was a fine stand-in if there's enough of us have a big craving for it, but we'll see from there. Flatbread pizzas, that's where we use those pita bread or the pita rounds. Put it on cookie sheet, turn it into pizza. Shepherd's pie was the one baking dish that didn't happen because, well, it was a really hot week and I was not turning on the oven that much. Nobody really wanted it anyhow. Same thing with soup. We actually had plenty of other leftovers and things on the go because the chicken verde happened, and that actually made a lot of leftovers. So that was eaten for a couple of meals. Same thing with tacos and then French toast. There was leftovers of each of those. Hey guys. Like I said, kids everywhere. So there was enough leftovers that the other ones, they just didn't need to happen. So, and I've said in the past, like soup and things it's the first thing to get dished to the side unless it's got fresh ingredients in it, because it's all either in the freezer or pantry. So we're good there. All right, for this week, we've got bean burritos, egg sandwiches, soup again, because it's an easy fallback to put on here in case I need it, nachos, and tater tot casserole. Now you guys are gonna notice there are 5 things here. There are actually 4 written over here. This top one's crossed off because we already ate it and I crossed it off before I did the video. And so technically there are 9 meals on here. We do not need all 9. So there are things that are not going to happen, but that's because I added stuff on the hopeful side after I had created this side. So we'll see there. This was those chicken bites. That's something that we get from Sam's Club. It's kind of a Southern style. It's got a dill seasoning in the breading. Kind of a thicker popcorn chicken. Not popcorn chicken. They're bigger than that. So there's that. I've got stuffed peppers on here. I'm not sure that's actually going to happen. The peppers are on the counter. I'm kind of thinking that those are going to get turned into fajita peppers very soon, because that I can make quickly on the stovetop in a pan versus stuffing and baking peppers. Although I will say, guys, it's really kind of cool and rainy today. Like we've got a high of 70. In fact, it dropped to 70. So it's kind of chilly. In fact, I'm tempted to go put on a long sleeve shirt because after so many 90-some degree days, it's a little cool. We've got BLTs, and then we also have the Al Pastor. Now the Al Pastor, I need to go ask Blake to get the seeds out, please. So the Al Pastor, that's something that's really quick and easy in the Instant Pot. That recipe is in my recipe playlist if you want to check that out. The BLTs is actually something too that might get pushed off for a week. We have the bacon. Sean went ahead and he was able to get that at Sam's Club. But hey guys, see this is why I usually do this downstairs when there's nobody around. Anyhow, the bacon is actually good for a while as long as it stays in a sealed package and in the fridge. So it's not something that has to be made this week. I can go ahead and I can make that next week. We're really not sure what next week's schedule is going to look like just yet. How many days we're going to be here this week. There's a lot more on the go than we had originally anticipated too when I made the meal plan, but I think most of this is actually going to happen still. We'll see if we end up with any drive-through at some point or pizzas that we pick up. that, you know, guys, it kind of happens. And the fact that I've been able to stay under that $300 budget recently really helps to make that doable. So if we have one of those days where we're like, we're not going to be home in time, or we're going to get home like right at dinner time, and we're going to have some seriously hangry kids who are not going to wait, we can line it. We can go to Little Caesars and pick up pizzas. We can go, we can call Sam's Club and have them pre-cook them for us and pick those up. There are options, and staying under budget gives us that little bit extra each week to be able to do that kind of stuff. And I got to say, it has come in really handy recently because that has happened several times. So with that, there is our meal plan. I have got a 3-year-old who has his finger in a pepper because he was eating those little mini peppers that if you watched the grocery haul, you saw those. They have been enjoying those. In fact, they just polished off the bag. So those didn't last very long, did they? Yeah, he's busy watching himself now. All right, so guys, there is the meal plan for this week. That is expected to feed all 11 people, even on the couple of days this week where there's only 9 of us, because a lot of those meals, especially like the bean burritos and stuff, they make a lot of leftovers, and that'll carry over for lunches and stuff, so we really don't need even a whole lot of freezer foods. And those days too that I mentioned where we can pick up pizzas and stuff, it is really convenient to have all of those leftovers because those are easy to reheat. And he's going to show you the rest of the other pepper he started. So I hope that you guys, that this helped you in some way or shape or form. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section down below. In the meantime, I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you miss everything else coming up next. And we'll see you in the next one. Say bye.
Bye.
Yeah, even with food in his mouth. I wasn't thinking about that one.